There's a question many of us quietly ask ourselves as we enter our 70s and beyond. What does the future hold for my health and independence? What if the most profound answers aren't found in a complex new prescription or a demanding workout plan? What if instead, the truest clues to a long and vibrant life are being sent to us every single day in quiet signals from our own bodies? There's a simple truth about aging that often gets overlooked. It's the idea that our bodies are constantly communicating with us, offering feedback on what they need to thrive. This wisdom is so fundamental, so woven into our daily lives, that it's easy to miss. Unlike a new prescription drug or a trendy diet, this kind of knowledge doesn't have a big marketing budget behind it. And it's rarely the main topic of a quick doctor's visit, where there's often only time to focus on the most pressing issue at hand. But understanding these signals is like being handed a map to your own well-being. And for those of you who enjoy a deeper dive into the research, we'll be linking the scientific studies that support these ideas in the description below. Today, we're going to discover 3 of the most vital pillars of lasting health. We'll explore them in a ranked order, building up to the one that science is now realizing may be the most powerful of all. Before we begin, we would love to hear from you. Where are you joining us from today? And perhaps, what is one small thing you do to support your own health? We truly enjoy reading about your experiences in the comments. It creates a wonderful sense of community. Now, let's explore the first pillar of lasting vitality. This first pillar is something we can call physical resilience. It's the quiet, steady strength that allows us to move through the world with confidence and independence. It's not about being a world-class athlete. It's about the simple, profound ability to trust our own bodies. This resilience is measured in 3 key ways: our walking pace, our balance, and our grip strength. At first, these might seem like separate, minor details, but together they paint a clear picture of our body's overall structural health. Let's start with walking speed. The pace at which we walk is a powerful indicator of how well our cardiovascular system, our nervous system, and our muscles are all working in harmony. It's not about rushing, but about the ease and confidence you feel. When that ease begins to fade, and walking feels more like a chore than a natural movement. It's a gentle signal from our body asking for a little more support. Then there is our balance. Think of good balance as the unsung hero of our physical freedom. It's what allows us to bend down to tie a shoe, reach for something on a high shelf, or navigate an uneven sidewalk without a second thought. When our balance starts to feel less certain, it can be like the foundation of a house becoming just a little bit unsettled. It doesn't mean the house is going to fall, but it's a sign that the foundation needs shoring up to keep everything built on top of it secure and stable for the long term. And finally, grip strength. This might be the most surprising indicator of all. The power in your hands is a remarkably accurate reflection of your body's overall muscle reserve. It's like a clear, direct line to your internal strength. A weakening grip can be one of the earliest, most gentle clues that your body is beginning to lose muscle mass. Not just in your hands, but throughout your body. Think of it like a helpful dashboard light in your car. It's not the problem itself, but an early, useful signal that something under the hood needs a little attention. The wonderful news is that this pillar of physical resilience is something you have direct influence over starting today. To support your walking pace, consider making a short, daily walk a non-negotiable part of your routine. Focus on your posture, shoulders back, head up, and walk with purpose, even if it's just for 10 minutes. The consistency is far more important than the intensity. To nurture your balance, you can practice simple, safe exercises right at home. While holding onto a sturdy kitchen counter, try standing on one leg for 10 to 15 seconds, then switch to the other. Or, You can practice walking heel to toe in a straight line down a hallway. These small movements retrain the crucial connection between your brain, your inner ear, and your muscles. And to maintain that vital grip strength, simple daily actions can make a world of difference. Gently squeezing a tennis ball or a soft stress ball for a few repetitions each day can be remarkably effective. When you carry in groceries, be mindful of your grip. When you open a jar, see it as an opportunity to engage those muscles. It's about integrating these small efforts into the life you're already living. Now, let's move to the second pillar, which shifts from our physical frame to our internal world. This second pillar is what we can call internal harmony. This is about the quiet, essential processes that happen inside our bodies, how we refuel, repair, and recover. It's governed by our nutrition, our sleep, and how we manage stress. When these three elements are in balance, our bodies have the resources they need to thrive. Let's begin with nutrition. As we get older, it's easy to think our appetite might naturally decrease, and that's just a part of aging. But a declining interest in food can be a signal that our body is not getting the building blocks it needs. Food isn't just for managing hunger. It is the raw material for every single cell in your body. High-quality protein supports our muscles, fiber supports our digestion, and nutrient-rich fruits and vegetables provide the antioxidants that protect us from the inside out. A lack of these essential nutrients is like trying to build a strong house with subpar materials. Next is sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it is a biological necessity. It's our body's dedicated restoration crew, working the night shift to repair tissue, consolidate memories, and regulate our hormones. When sleep is consistently disrupted or cut short, that crucial repair work gets left unfinished. Over time, this can leave us feeling foggy and fatigued, and it can weaken our body's natural defenses. Finally, there's our relationship with stress. Everyone experiences stress, but what matters is how our body recovers from it. Chronic, unmanaged stress is like leaving a car's engine running in neutral all day long. It doesn't get you anywhere, but it slowly wears down the machinery. It keeps our body in a constant state of high alert, which can disrupt our digestion, raise blood pressure, and interfere with our sleep, creating a cycle that is difficult to break. The beautiful thing about this pillar of internal harmony is that small, gentle adjustments can create a profound ripple effect of positive change. To support your nutrition, focus on adding good things in, rather than just taking things away. Could you add one more vegetable to your dinner? Or a protein-rich food like eggs or Greek yogurt to your breakfast? Staying hydrated is also key, as dehydration can often be mistaken for a lack of appetite. To invite better sleep, consider creating a simple, calming bedtime ritual. Perhaps it's turning off screens an hour before bed and reading a book. Making sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet can signal to your body that it's time for restorative rest. And getting a little natural sunlight first thing in the morning can help set your body's internal clock for the entire day. To manage stress, it's about finding small moments of peace. This could be a 5-minute deep breathing exercise where you simply focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out. It could be a short walk in a park, listening to the birds, or it could be simply calling a friend to share a laugh. These are not indulgences. They are essential acts of maintenance for your nervous system. If you're finding this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It helps us continue to create meaningful content for this wonderful community. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, the one that ties everything else together. This third pillar, and perhaps the most essential of all, is the pillar of meaningful connection. For a long time, we've thought of relationships and social life as being separate from our physical health. But a growing body of research from institutions like Harvard has shown us that the quality of our relationships is one of the strongest predictors of our long-term health and happiness. Loneliness is not a character flaw or a personal failing. It is a modern challenge that has a real physical impact on our bodies. Think of it this way. Human beings are biologically wired for connection. When we feel seen, heard, and cared for, our bodies release hormones like oxytocin, which act like a soothing balm, lowering stress, reducing inflammation, and promoting a sense of well-being. When we feel isolated, however, our bodies can enter a state of chronic alert, similar to the one caused by stress. This isn't just an emotional feeling. It's a physiological state that can weaken our immune system and make us more vulnerable to illness over time. A strong social fabric is quite literally a form of protection for our health. The key here is that it's about the quality of our connections, not the quantity. You don't need a packed social calendar. What matters is having at least one or two people in your life with whom you can be yourself, share your joys and your worries, and feel truly understood. Nurturing this pillar can be the most rewarding work we do for our health. It can start with the simplest step. Pick up the phone and call a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a while. Consider joining a group that shares your interests, whether it's a book club at the local library, a walking group, or a volunteer organization. Even small, daily interactions, a warm conversation with the cashier at the grocery store, or a friendly hello to a neighbor, contribute to this sense of connection. These moments remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. So as we reflect on these three pillars, physical resilience, internal harmony, and meaningful connection, we see that the power to live a longer, healthier life is very much in our hands. It's in the way we choose to move, the way we choose to nourish our bodies, and the way we choose to connect with others. Thank you for joining us for this important conversation today. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like and consider sharing it with a friend or loved one who might benefit from this message. Subscribing to our channel ensures you won't miss our future videos. Take good care, and until next time.